space.
Why?
You better not throw up on my ship.
Approaching jump in 3, 2, 1.
What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to Fleetwood Trades Crypto. I hope you enjoyed that intro because we are absolutely on our way to blast off, on our way to space. And guys, if you're in a project that has not done so yet, please stay calm, remain focused. Because even when people tell you about how they could have made, or you could have made 1,000x, 5,000x, or whatever it was during the 2020 bull run, 2021 bull run, what they don't tell you is the excruciating long accumulation phase before it went boom. So guys, with that being said, remember this is not financial advice, but you gotta take care of knowing what project you're in, why you chose that project. You have the conviction in it or not, because if you do, accumulate while it's still low, if it is still low. And if you do have conviction and your project has started its blow, it started its move, then congratulations on you starting your move, because it's going to be a fun one. These next 6 to 9 months are going to be extremely it's just going to be a roller coaster ride. It's going to be a lot of fun. With that being said, I got a couple things to go over today. First and foremost, just my transparency, looking at my weekly value change. Pika has not been doing well, but we're going to talk about that a little bit. Hitbox is very close to getting launched. I do have a price for what the listing price will be, so I do know what my value is currently. Nexera has gone off. It's up almost 100% since the week prior, and so has Gaimin. Gaimin has finally taken off like crazy today, and some of the other ones like Lush and Sweep had to took off a few weeks ago. They're kind of just holding pat. They're kind of just sitting in the consolidation range, waiting for a reaccumulation for another leg up. So not everything moves at the same time, guys. Remember that. Not everything moves at the same time. You're going to have something's going up, something's going down, but generally overall the phase right now is a bull phase, and we know this. Bitcoin has broken $81,000, or it broke 80,000. I think it's around 81 now, but that's neither here nor there. It's going to continue to go. It's going to go up to 100,000 for sure. Pikamoon, the white paper did get released today, the new 2.0 white paper, so check that out if you're in Pikamoon. And this is one where it's incredibly important to know what you're holding, to know where you're at in the phase, because this is in an accumulation phase. And look, unfortunately, that rising, the ascending triangle, it broke to the downside, and we're testing our lower limits of where that triangle was, and we might even test the overall total low here at 00026. We might test that low, but there's something I want to show you real quick, because if you zoom out enough, when you look at the Pika comps, I've got a list of like comparables to Pika. When we look at Gala, we're going to go all the way back to the start of Gala. There was a long, boring consolidation range from October 19th to December 29th. And in this range happened after a 98% drop in price. We got that 98% drop from peak to trough, and then followed by a, how many days was this? A 70-day consolidation range before it took off to be one of the most lucrative plays in all of crypto last, I think it was like top 5 in total gainers last cycle at, a cool 395,000%. That's just, that's a little bit of gains, just a little bit. But do I expect it to be exactly the same? No, nothing's going to be exactly the same. Nothing is identical. But what I'm saying is that with those types of moves, you can see that Pika has dropped from its peak 95% at the very low, and it is currently in a consolidation range that is listed for 63 days. Does that mean that in 7 days it's going to blow the roof off? I don't know. I don't know when it's going to happen, but I will tell you that Pika is likely, very, very likely, to make a blow off move to knock, to knock this consolidation range out of the park. And when it does, you're not going to be able to get in on a pullback, because look what Gala did at that time. I'm going to go back to the Gala chart. I know I'm rocking back and forth between charts here, and I'm sorry, I don't typically do it this way. But the day it broke out of the consolidation, was a 196% up day, and there was never a day that closed below the close of that candle again. Never. So it almost did a 3x from its consolidation point, and never got back below, or never closed back below that point of the 3x. You never get back in anywhere close to this range. This is where we're at with Pikamoon right now. Guys, it's an incredible opportunity. It's an incredible area to get into. Then we look at Gaimin. Because Gaimin, I caught a lot of shit for Gaimin, and people talked to me like I was stupid for even talking about this token, for even potentially thinking it could be a good move. What did it do today? 123% gain today. It blew the F up. Pika's going to do this at some point. Any token that you're in is going to do this at some point. Look, I mean, Bitcoin's at 80K, Ape is at 113. Like, all these tokens are going to blow at some point. They're going to go. Shadow dropped hard. Shadow token, you know I talk about Shadow token, and it broke out. It looked like it broke out up to 54 cents, and it came all the way back down at 25, 24. I bought back in at 26. I got more at this level because I know that this is still my range. This is still the accumulation. And once this goes out of here, it's going to go up to $1, $2, and it's going to be like immediate. Now, off my high horse with that, because don't be stupid. Don't be dumb. Don't lose the opportunity that you have right now to keep consolidating or to keep accumulating at these levels. Don't get frustrated, because these times were here in 2020 and 2021, and people didn't buy. Retail didn't start buying until the price was all the way up here, when they start to hear about it from everybody, and everybody told them how much money they were making. That's when the losers, don't be a loser, that's when the losers enter and they get sold on. That's how this works. The winners buy in down here and the losers buy in up here, and they'll be the ones to complain in the next bear market. Oh, it's a scam, it's all a scam, it's a Ponzi scheme. This is where you buy. Last piece of anything for tonight, I want to talk about Swords of Blood. I want to talk about this game, and it is going to be the Hitbox token. This is the Hitbox token I was telling you guys about. Things are coming along very quickly now. Things are moving, and we've got some very interesting things going on. So lots of news recently. There's some gameplay here on their X page. There's new player reveals or new character reveals. We've got, it's like a legendary warrior theme going on. So we've got ancient Chinese warrior, and we've got the Icon warrior from South America, and then we've got the Viking here from, the Nordic, the old school Nordic Viking. So guys, there's a lot going on here. Look at these armor sets. These armor set NFTs are going to be dope. But they're partnered. They've officially got their partnership with Ape. They're on Ape Chain, and the NFTs are going to be coming. The gameplay is going to be coming. The beta will be launching very soon. I think the CEO said that they're almost done with getting the sign up ready, so there will be a sign up for anybody who wants to join in on the beta. I think they're going to take up to 50,000 players, but I'm not sure of that number. And then they actually have a post here that they introduced 3 new characters, or 3 new playable player models, and they want to do a 4th one. So you have a choice: Samurai, Zulu warrior, Maori warrior, or the Spartan. So I like the Spartan, but here's some of the models: Samurai, Zulu warrior, Maori, and the Spartan. So there's a lot that's going to happen with Swords of Blood. The game looks pretty good. The game actually looks really good, especially for a Web3 game. It could be top tier on Web3, and there's a lot to be excited about. But guys, that's the video for today. Please hold your convictions. Don't get shaken out in this last shakeout. If your tokens, if your buys, if your conviction plays haven't pumped yet, don't let it get to you, and don't chase big green candles. Let them come to you. As always, guys, I hope you got something from this. Until next time, peace.